Hi YouTube, it's the Art of Communication, and let's talk about emotional detachment. Have you ever felt yourself attached to someone so badly that it ruins actually your quality of life, or maybe your whole life? You hardly can say no, you always feel that you don't have a choice. Or for example, you feel that your emotional state depends so much from the other person. What do you think? Is it normal or kind of unhealthy? For many years, I couldn't say no to people because I felt that I can ruin something. I was afraid. I was afraid to say no in relationships with my ex-husband. I was afraid to say no to my boss because I was afraid to lose a job. And in both of these cases, the worst is this inability to have a choice, to say yes or no. And nobody was holding me in jail. It's just my feelings inside. I felt such a tense of saying no that I couldn't even think of it, and I was just saying yes right away. But at some point of my life, I understood that I don't like my life, and I actually don't know who am I. I couldn't understand what I actually want from life, and I was just doing everything that other people want. But I couldn't even understand what I want. My life really changed when I went to a psychologist, and he helped me to understand that actually I have a right to choose my life, to choose what I want to do. And it's actually normal, it's healthy, it's not egoistic as many people may think. And it doesn't mean that you should say no to everyone at once, or maybe you can if you want. It's definitely your responsibility what you say to others. But the big sign that you have this attachment problem is that you just can't even think of saying no. If you can't say no, the one thing you definitely can try to do is to say, I will think about it, right? It's cool. Because sometimes we say yes many times and then we hardly keep up with those yeses. So I think everybody can start from saying, I will think about it. And this helped me a lot. And what I say now, it's very simple. It's very basic. Lately, I got a comment on my TikTok and the guy said that what I'm saying is really basic. What I see around myself is the interesting thing. People know how to do right, but they can't do it. So the idea of any knowledge, of any information is to use it somehow, especially if you talk about psychology. Of course, we can learn it as an entertainment, but we shouldn't say we know it. We can say we heard it, but knowing is actually doing. It's wisdom called. I'm not the person who will say so much about wisdom. I'm not so wise at all, but I'm trying. I'm trying to learn from others who are wiser than me. And from wise people, I understood that in any communication, if we feel that we can't say no, we need to start trying, experimenting, to saying, I will think about it, or saying no. If it's person you love and he loves you, then he will understand. If he doesn't understand, that's a question. What kind of relationships is there? Don't be afraid to hurt someone you love, because you have a right for your life as well. It shouldn't hurt anybody if you say them no. If it hurts them, it's actually their problem. And you can try to help them with suggesting, for example, a good psychologist or a good book if they can't go to psychologist. You can say that, I care about you, but right now I can't do it. I need to say no to you. Or if you can say no, you can say, I will think about it. And now I will say another very basic thing is you can rely on your health. Your health, your feelings of emotional, mental health and physical health may help you to understand, can you say yes or should you say no this time? Because these are two things that you actually have to be really aware of what's going on with you. It's actually the most important part of self-care thing, because self-care at the top first, it's about your health, mental and physical. For example, if journaling helps you to understand yourself better, you can, at difficult moments, start writing and asking why I feel like this. how can I make myself happy? Don't feel egoistic about feeling yourself happy, because when you're happy, you're actually being nice to many people. You're kind, you're bright, you're sharing this happiness with others. Write in the comments, please, am I right or no? When you feel happy, do you want to share this happiness? In my case, and in case of many of my friends, it's true. And also it's true when I feel pain, when I feel fear, I'm really feeling myself toxic to others. I'm trying to handle it on my own, but it's very difficult. And of course, now I have relationships where I can say how I feel. I feel angry, I feel toxic, I actually want to be on my own, or I need psychologist right now. I'm more self-aware right now than I was before. If journaling doesn't help you so much, you can try thing that I actually often use for myself. It's meditation. And in my case, it's sound meditation, it's mantra. It helps me to purify my mind, to feel myself, what should I do in certain situation, even if it's extreme, or where is my next step in life. And it helps many of my friends. It may help you, may not help you, I don't know, but I definitely want to say about it. I usually do it when I sit. I find some comfortable, silent, maybe beautiful place, maybe nature. Nature is actually great for this, especially if it's water or trees. You can sit nearby the tree. You can start doing it for 5-10 minutes a day and then feel the result. You can actually do double thing. You can do the meditation, and then after you can do journaling for maybe 5 minutes, at least, to write your insights that you got. And this is the way how you can get more inner freedom to have a choice in any communication. You may get more freedom to actually be yourself, and for this, of course, you need to feel yourself, to understand yourself in the first place, with yourself. How it works with emotional attachments. Actually, we attach to so many things: air, food, clothing, beauty products, communications, relationships, people who we love, people who we want to love us or who love us, and that's cool. And actually, many of the things can ruin us, starting from air, finishing relationships, even clothing. So the first key, I'm sure, the first key is to be emotionally detached from any kind of things that can ruin us. Of course, some emotional attachments, they help us to improve. They help us to develop our qualities of cool human being, you know. And I'm sure to be emotionally detached from those bad things that can ruin us is building a deep contact with yourself, understanding yourself on a very, very deep level, not only as a body, not only as a mind, but also as a soul. Previously, I made a video about building a deeper contact with yourself, understanding your intuition. It really helps to enhance the quality of your life. Here you will see this video right now. And of course, it may help you, it may not, but I hope it will. And hope to see you soon. Bye bye.